Hey everybody, so I have a question for you. I'm sure everybody out there has a favorite knife. And do you guys know how you keep coming back to it or keep EDCing it or it keeps coming back into your lineup if you keep changing? Well, these three are the ones I do that with. And I just want to go over them real quick. The three knives that I keep coming back to are first, BenchMade Griptilian. It's got the axis lock on there. I can deploy this one-handed. Carries in the pocket great. It's just one of my favorites. I love it. I'm not going to really go over it. Everybody's got one of these on YouTube. If you're a knife guy, you probably have one too. So that's just one of my faves. The next one, I've actually done a review on this before. This is the Leatherman Juice CS4, and I carry it in this little case on my belt all the time. The reason why it's one of my favorites is I don't know if anybody else suffers this problem, but I have kids and know that's not the problem. The problem is whenever we go out and they get a drink, the straw is too long. So I'm constantly using these pair of scissors in this thing, and we're always cutting straws down for the kids. So love this knife. It's light. It has a lot of tools in it. I use probably a third of them frequently. The next one, I actually just got this knife maybe a couple months ago, and it's a new one for me, and it's my first Byrd knife. I've been a big Spyderco guy, and I was looking for something a little cheaper that I could beat on and not feel bad. I know that might sound dumb, a knife's meant for work, but some of them I just like to keep nice. This is the Byrd Wings. It features two blades. It's got the serrated blade, and then it's got the plain edge blade over here. Spyderco makes these Byrd knives. I don't know the details behind all that. I just know they import them, and it may be a different maker and they just put their name on it. I'm not exactly sure. The only thing that I noticed coming from factory on these that's different than Spyderco, their fit is 100% perfect, just like Spyderco, but the finish is a little different. The finish was dull on this when I got it. It wasn't dull on the blades, but it was just dull on the liner lock, and it was really dull on the pocket clip. Let me see if I can get a close view in here. You can see how shiny it is now. I went through just with some flits and I polished all this stuff to make it look like a Spyderco knife and get it finished off perfectly. I may sound a little obsessive in saying that and that I do that, but I just like carrying something pretty. Other than that, so far this is my first Byrd knife. I would say it carries the same quality as any Spyderco I ever owned. I had the Tenacious. It's the same blade steel as the Tenacious. It's the 8CR13 MOV. I really like the way this holds an edge. I've never had a problem with my Tenacious or this knife. These both are great. So let me just cover this real quick. The length on this guy closed is 4 3/4 inches. The blade lengths are 3 3/8 inches. The weight is 5.4 ounces. Now it's a little heavier because you got the two blades, but I usually carry this on the weekends, and it is great for doing work around the house. I can really punish this thing out in the backyard, opening fertilizer bags and stuff. So it's great. It also features one of my favorite handle materials. It's got the G10 on here, and I just love that stuff. I think it's great. I like the texture they put on it. I just like the feel overall. I think it's wonderful. The other thing I like about this are the liner locks are easy to use. I can operate them one-handed. They have this nice big cutout for them that I can just push my thumb in there and put the blade in. The price on this guy is about 31 bucks. If it's something you're looking to get into, I definitely recommend this knife. You can beat on it hard. Another thing I kind of look for is how much thickness the blades have. These blades are both very, very thick. For a good weekend knife, you can pound on this thing. I wouldn't pry with it, but you probably could do some light prying. But either way, that's up to you. Anyway, that's just the quick review. I just wanted to share those three knives with you, and thanks for watching.